Hi, it's Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology, here to give the astrological forecast for Thursday, April 2nd, 2026. Well, it's the day after the big full moon in Libra that occurred last evening, and we are still feeling the effects of it for good or ill today, but mostly for good. The sun today is at 12, moving to 13 degrees of dynamic and impetuous, fire sign Aries. The moon is now moving through the mid to late degrees of love, beauty, and social justice oriented air sign Libra. Now that it's waning rather than waxing, but it is still in the full moon period. It's still in the same sign, so we can still expect some of those full moon effects, which is to say some emotional intensity and an opportunity to, well, do the Libran things, which is to say feel attracted to art, beauty, the pleasures of life, sweetness, and to dress good and look good. Now, the moon makes an early hard square to Jupiter, the planet of good fortune and expansion, from 15 degrees of Libra to Jupiter, 15 degrees of Cancer, but that occurs during the pre-dawn hours, so we're kind of not really feeling it here in the United States. You might get it in Europe and parts east. But the moon goes void, of course, after that, which is to say it's not making a major aspect with a major planet, so we have an entire day full of void, of course, Libra moon energy. Now, Libra moon is generally really good for socializing, for connecting with people, as I said, for looking good, for dressing fashionably, for manifesting that sense of harmony in life. But with the void, of course, moon, we're just going to have to heighten our awareness today because things may or may not turn out the way we actually want. And it's free-floating. It's unaspected throughout the entire day until the evening when it does make, from 24 degrees of Libra, an awkward inconjunct, an 150-degree adapt, adjust, accommodate angle to Mars, the planet of energy and often conflict, sitting at 24 degrees of Pisces. An inconjunct is not considered a major aspect. That's why the moon is still considered void, of course. That occurs 6:59 p.m., let's call it 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 9:59, 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 3 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And that basically means that we're just going to have to decide what we want to do with our energy tonight. The moon, shortly after that, from 25 degrees of Libra, makes an opposition to Chiron, called the wounded healer, at 25 degrees of Aries. That's an aspect that basically says issues could come up emotionally, so, deal with them carefully. 9:06 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 12:06 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 5:06 a.m. tomorrow, Greenwich Mean Time. So, in conclusion, we've got a day that basically says pick your own adventure. You can go through it easily with this nice Libra moon, but it calls for some heightened awareness too, lest we get into difficult situations. I'm Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology, going with my Libra moon fashion style here today. Now, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can book it on my website, starpresence.net. Remember, from the very moment that you're born, you've got star presence. Enjoy today, no matter what.